Hello everybody, this is Coach Edward of Higher Right International. And today we're going to give you additional tips for dryland exercises, especially now that we're away from our swimming pools. Today we're going to be discussing stretch cords, alright? Now, what I've got here are two kinds. We got what we call the TheraBands, which is actually light, better for because we need to, when we do our exercises, we need to do it with proper form and proper technique. We got heavier bands or longer bands that you can use as well, or you can order your regular stretch cords online, those with the handles or those with the paddles. It's up to you which one you want to take. Now, one advice that I can give you is that whenever you choose your stretch cords, they gotta be extra light. They can't be too heavy. Okay? We're working on technique more on where we're working on strength and technique at the same time. But we're not making yourselves really tired. We're gonna save that when you get back in the swimming pools. So here we just gotta keep doing things correctly, and I think that's the point while we're away from our pools. And now we're gonna start with our warm-up exercises, beginning what we call with the bicep curls. Here we have Coach Jeffrey demonstrating to you how to do this exercise. Before you do that exercise, watch how Coach Jeffrey wraps the cords around his hands like this so that the TheraBands won't slip off your hands. So Jeffrey, assume that starting position. Okay, elbows near your body. Okay, make sure that the cords are in a very good tension level. Make sure they're stretched right before you pull it up. Don't make it loose. Coach Jeffrey, start. Okay, that's what we call the bicep curl. You gotta go exhale whenever you make an effort. So when you're pulling up, exhale. Inhale when you're releasing the tension. Okay, make sure that your body is in a straight body position. Okay, back arc, chest out. Try not to lose good posture. Now we have Coach Arnon to demonstrate to us tricep extension. So we're going to be using only one end of the cord. We're going to put that foot on top of one end like this and make sure there's enough tension. Wrap the cord around the wrist around the hands. Point the elbow up. Make sure you support the elbow with the other hand. And then tricep extensions is pulling up or pressing up. Do not allow the elbow to move while the forearm is the one activating, okay? Keep your back straight again, good posture. Again, exhale when you make an effort, inhale when you release the tension. Now we have Coach Jeffrey demonstrating what we call the front lateral. So first, again, you're going to put one foot between the cords like this, okay? And then watch his hand position after wrapping up the cords around the wrist or around the hands, palms facing down the floor. Okay, you're gonna begin your exercise from a low position. Pull it up, Coach Jeffrey, go. Okay, good. From a low position by the hips, up to shoulder level, not higher than that. If you pull up higher than the shoulder level, you have a tendency to injure the shoulders. So only pull up to shoulder level. Now we have Coach Arnon demonstrating the side laterals, okay? So you're going to put that foot between the cords again. Make sure there's tension on the cords. You start from a very low position by the hips. And what's going to happen is Coach Arnon, ready and go. Pull the cords up. Same movement as the one at the front, but now you're pulling by the sides. Notice that this hand position, palms facing down, the back of the hand facing up, working on those deltoids. Now we have Coach Jeffrey again to perform to us high laterals. First, you need to strap on the cord to something solid. Okay, make sure that when you choose a place where to put the cords around, make sure it's really stable and solid so we don't cause any accidents. So we're gonna assume that position again. Okay, with the arms pointed forward, palms facing down, back of the hand up. Okay, you're going to pull up. Watch this without bending the elbows. Good. Exhale when you lift. Inhale when you recover. Now we have Coach Arnon here demonstrating the horizontal lateral. So like what Coach Jeffrey was doing earlier, strap the cords against something solid. But this time, before we begin, look at Coach Arnon's wrists and hands. The position of the hands, the back of the hands facing sideways this time. This is called horizontal laterals, or sometimes we call it open the closet. Okay, ready, Coach Arnon? And go. So instead of high above the head, we're gonna go sideways, horizontal, until you reach the shoulder line. Right there, good. Next exercise, Coach Jeffrey will show you the rotator exercises. Here's what we call the rotator raises or lower rotator raises. Coach Jeffrey, ready? And go. So from a low position, keep the elbow to the shoulder fixed at one position, and only the forearm moving from a low position and up. Okay? And then Coach Jeffrey, turn. Okay, what we're gonna show you this time is the lower rotator presses. Okay? Good. Keep going, Coach Jeffrey. Good. All right, now from that position, we're gonna press down. We're pressing instead of raising. Go. Now, Coach Arnon is demonstrating to us the upper rotator exercises. This is the upper rotator presses. So your hand is from a high position or letter L. Again, shoulder to elbow on a horizontal position. The forearm pressing down. Okay, Coach Arnon, the other side. Okay, now we're gonna do the raises, upper rotator raises. Again, shoulder and elbow at the same position. Make sure it's on the side like this, all right? And then pull up. Make sure that the elbow and the shoulder stays in one horizontal plane while the forearm raises up. Now, Coach Jeffrey will demonstrate adduction, okay? Or abduction, I'm sorry. So we're gonna be pulling in, Coach Jeffrey. Go. So elbow is fixed by the side of your body. Keep your back straight, keep your body straight. Hand going in, going across your body, hand going to the opposite side. Okay? So Coach Arnon will do the reverse action. It's called adduction. So it's in, going out. Arm starts from across the body and then goes outward. That's it, with the palms facing towards the front. Okay, now those are the warm-up exercises that we just showed you. Now the number of reps, I know I bet you were asking about that earlier. The number of reps that you're gonna use is about 10 to 15 reps only per exercise. Again, these are just warm-up to get your muscles toned and ready for our main set for the stretch course. Now, on the main set later, we're gonna talk about all the basic strokes. We're not gonna go to those general stretch course exercises, but we're going to choose only exercises that are stroke specific, which means we're gonna do exercises for all the 4 competitive strokes. Now, when you do those warm-up exercises, going back, make sure that you have a 15-second break between each. Don't do it straight like in a circuit, okay? So after one exercise, 10 to 15 reps, give yourselves 15 seconds before going to your next exercise. This will give your muscles ample time to recover, right? Now we have Coach Jeffrey to demonstrate all the butterfly specific exercises. We're gonna begin with what we call the catch. In this exercise, Coach Jeffrey, ready? 1, 2, 3, and go. In this exercise, what we're doing is, we're doing a hold position, okay? Now notice this position will be high elbow, upper body facing down. You're gonna bend forward, legs separated, so you have good posture, good balance, and make sure that your hands are and your forearms are in front of you, not on your side. Okay? All right. Now, Coach Jeffrey, start from a beginning position again. Now, that you're gonna do that hold exercise for like 20 or 30 seconds. 20 seconds minimum, 30 seconds maximum. Now, what we're gonna show you now is the exercise where we do the movement for the catch. So from a front position, Coach Jeffrey, ready? Okay, from a streamlined position, you're gonna assume that same catch you were holding earlier. Ready? Go. We're gonna do like 10 or 15 reps of this. Back up, forward, and again, go. Keep going, Coach Jeffrey. Keep going. You don't have to hold it too long. Stop. Now, Coach Jeffrey, you're gonna show the second part of the stroke, which is the in sweep. So the pull of butterfly is not really a straight arm pull, it's actually a symmetrical pull. So after doing the catch or the down sweep, you're gonna practice the in sweep, wherein your hands go narrow under your body. In this exercise, Coach Jeffrey is showing you how to do it with one arm at a time. Good. In sweeping. Good. Change sides, Coach Jeffrey. Go to the other side. What we're training here are the muscles of the arm going inward towards underneath your body. Okay? All right. Coach Jeffrey now will show you the third part of the stroke, which is the out sweep, wherein your hands are pulling back to the side of your hips. Okay? Coach Jeffrey, ready? In position. Make sure that the elbows are fixed by the side of your body. Okay, from that position, the elbows don't move away from that body. Go. So we're doing the out sweep or just pull back. Again, fix those elbows where the elbows are pointed down to your hips. and not to separate from your body. It's just the forearm moving. Good. Now, we're going to do the full stroke now, but right now, to warm up the shoulders, we're going to do what we call the arm swing exercise. Go into your position, streamline, go. Going to pull back. Make sure that there's no bending of the elbows here. The stroke mechanics that we were discussing earlier are not being tackled. Just working on warming up those shoulder muscles. 10 to 15 reps of this should be good. Coach Jeffrey, let's go to that elbow position now, okay? Now, to practice everything or all the stages of the butterfly stroke, we're going to that down sweep or the catch, the in sweep, and the out sweep at the same time. Ready, coach? Go. Out, in, back, out, in, back, out, in, back. Good. 10 to 15 reps of this should be good. So now what Coach Jeffrey will show you is a prone position. So you need an exercise mat to do this. Everybody, that's the preparatory position. Now you're going to assume a Superman position wherein your arms and your legs are off the floor. All right? So from that position, you're going to assume a catch. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Okay. This exercise you got to hold for like 30 seconds. All right. After 30 seconds of hold it, then you can release. What matters, what the important part of this exercise is your whole body, the core, is activating while you're producing that high elbow catch. All right? Now, Coach Arnon will be demonstrating the overhead extensions. So, Coach Arnon, ready? Go. This is for backstroke, guys. Okay? We're going to begin our backstroke module. This is the warm-up. So, arms by the side doing a surrender position. And then you're going to let your hands meet, narrow at the front. Okay? Elbows are starting from the side, but the whole arms extend at the front to do a streamlined position, hands going together. Second exercise for warm-up for backstroke is with arms spreading to the side, palms facing forward. Okay, thumbs up. Ready and go. Coach Arnon is now doing a clapping motion with his hands. So arms don't bend at this point. Okay, we're gonna go on the side and then pull in. On the side and pull in. Okay, now what we're gonna do on our next backstroke exercises, Coach Arnon will demonstrate to you our out sweep catches. Okay, Coach Arnon, ready and go. So from a streamlined position, you're just gonna assume a Y position. So you're not gonna go beyond that Y. Don't go to the sides. It's just an angle where in your body's like creating a letter Y. Okay, palms facing outward. There, small finger is underneath the rest of the fingers on this catch phase. All right, next we're gonna go to that elbow phase. All right, from that same movement of out sweeping, you're gonna go up, where your hands are gonna go up and the elbows plants down to the floor. Ready, Coach Arnon? And go. Good. Now assume that high hand, low elbow position. Good. Okay, going to the middle of the stroke. Good. Keep going. Excellent. Okay, stop there. And now, Coach Arnon, bring your hands to the middle of your body. We're going to do the out sweeping. All right. So start from a surrender position with your hands. Surrender. Good. From a surrender position, from that point, we're going to push the hands down to the sides of your hips. Ready? Go. Good. You can do one at a time. You can do two at a time. Let's go two at a time, Coach Arnon. Two at a time, man. At the same time. That's it. Okay. Try to touch the floor on this exercise. This is the out sweep part of your stroke. 3. All right, now Coach Arnon will be showing you the full stroke, combining everything from the out sweep, the elbow, and the down sweep. Ready? Go. Good. That's it. Recover. Excellent. When you recover your arms, make sure they're straight. Catch to the side. Make sure you assume that elbow position in the middle of that stroke. Straight, bend, and then push down. Okay, you're gonna do about 10 or 15 reps of this without anything else moving. Okay, now we're gonna do a variation to this exercise, moving the legs on a backstroke kick. Ready, Coach Arnon? And go. Okay, working on your core muscles, working on activating those legs while you're producing that symmetrical pattern with your stroke. Okay, do about 10 or 15 reps on this. And then Coach Arnon, we're going to go to the alternating arms. Ready? And go. So here, you're not going to work on your elbow bend position. Arms will remain straight. All you need to do is work on those shoulder muscles, your deltoids. So just push up, swing over, and back down. Okay, now we're going to add we're going to add something else to this exercise, and that's kicking. Ready, Coach Arnon? And go. So after doing that exercise, work on your core muscles, activating your legs, doing that same alternating arm swing. All right, now Coach Jeffrey will be demonstrating the breaststroke exercises. Coach Jeffrey, ready? Assume position. We're gonna do the out sweeping, or from a streamline going to a letter Y. Okay, good. Try to bend over a little bit more, Coach Jeffrey. A little more. Bend down. High hips. That's it. Good. So we're doing out sweep. Keep going, Coach Jeffrey. All right, now Coach Jeffrey will show us the breaststroke exercises. Okay. Breaststroke stretch cord exercises, beginning with the out sweep. The beginning part of the stroke is when you open up, head low. Okay, body bend forward. Remember that the head position should be lower than the arms. Good. Now watch Coach Jeffrey's hand position. Palms facing out. Even if you close your fist, the palm should be facing outward, or the small finger is higher than the rest of the fingers. All right? All right, good job, Coach Jeffrey. Stop. Now from that same streamline position, we're going to combine the out sweeping with the down sweep, or the pressing down with the high elbow. Ready, Coach Jeffrey? Go. Good. Now you got to do it straight, Coach Jeffrey. Don't hold. Just bring it back. Good. That's it. Maintain that high elbow catch. That's it. You do not do a straight arm position here. Only straight when you're on the streamline. And go straight to your catch, wherein the fingers are pointing down to the floor. Elbow higher than the forearm. Okay, now we're going to go straight to our in sweeping, Coach Jeffrey. Okay, we're going to go one arm in sweeping. Good. The arm at the bottom will be the one doing out and in. Ready, go. That's it. That's the third part of the stroke. After the out sweep, down sweep, you got to practice going in. Okay? Practice with the other side, Coach Jeffrey. Go. Good. It's same same breaststroke movement, but your arm is going inward towards the middle of your chest and going forward. Good. That's the in sweep. And now we're going to do the full stroke, Coach Jeffrey. Again, assume that head low position, bend over. Okay, arm streamline. And all those components of the stroke will be put together, right? Starting with the out sweep, down sweep, in sweep, and recovery. Make sure you open up real wide to a letter Y before you assume that elbow catch position. Everything on these exercises for breaststroke should be with your face looking down at the floor. All right, good job. All right, now we're going to put a little more leg action into this workout, okay? So we call this squat and pulls. Coach Jeffrey, ready? So you're going to do a full squat. And then you do a breaststroke pull. Wait for your body to be straight before you do that pull. Do a full squat and then come up. Wait for your body to get up, Coach Jeffrey, before you pull. Squat first, then pull when your body's straight. Good. Again, one more. Squat, come up, and pull. Good job. All right, now, on our next breaststroke exercises, we're going to do a supine position, or lying down on your back. From a streamlined position, again, take note. Let me remind all you swimmers that the cords has to be at full tension before you do any exercise. If the cords are loose, that means you're not in proper position to get the full benefit of the stroke technique, okay? So, Coach Jeffrey, ready? We're going to do an ordinary or a full breaststroke pull. Ready, and go. Now, remember, all the components of the strokes are in here. You do out sweep, catch, in sweep, and recovery. That's it. Make sure that the elbows are going narrow in front of your chest. Okay, now we're going to put a little variety on it. Now we're going to use your core. Coach Jeffrey, do the same exercise with legs raised. Good, go. That's it. So this works on your core muscles, and it activates your core while you're pulling. You don't rely only on your shoulder muscles to do the pull, but your whole core is into the action. Now, to make it more complicated, we're going to add a kick to it. Ready? Coach Jeffrey, go. Pull, recover, bend, kick. Remember to separate the movement of the arms from the movement of your legs while you're doing dry land. You pull, recover, stretch, bend, kick. Don't worry about the movement of the kick. It's going to be limited because it's facing the floor, right? Doesn't have to be a really normal kick, but we're doing coordination exercises together with these stretch cord exercises. Good job. Our next exercise will be on a supine position this time. Do a Superman hold with your legs and arms off the floor and assume that catch position, coach. Go. Hold that position for like 20 or 30 seconds. So this will be muscle tension, okay? Muscle tension with the cords also under tension, and your whole core is under tension. Okay. For our last breaststroke exercise, we're gonna combine the arm stroke with the breaststroke kick. Now here, when you do the arm stroke, since you're near the floor, you gotta lift the upper body up. Coach Jeffrey, ready? And go. You gotta lift your upper body up like what you do normally with the water or in the water. Pull up, recover, bend, and kick. Now again, it's not a normal breaststroke kick. All we need to do is the coordination of the legs and arms, all right? They're not moving at the same time. Good. Now we have Coach Arnon to demonstrate to us all the freestyle exercises with the stretch cords. Coach Arnon, ready? We're gonna begin with our single arm catch, okay? Try to do it, Coach Arnon, and stop. Now, we're gonna go to this because we're gonna teach you the 3 points of how we do this exercise. Notice on the side view, Arnon's fingers are pointing directly down to the floor. It's very important to keep those fingers down. Second, the wrist should be at neutral position, meaning don't bend the wrist on this exercise. Okay, wrist should be straight or neutral. Third point is the elbow position to be aligned horizontally with the shoulder. Remember those three. So fingers, wrist, and elbow aligned with the shoulder. Those are the 3 points you need to focus on. Now, Coach Arnon, let's continue with that single arm. Left first. We're gonna go like maybe 8 times. Good. This is called the down sweep of the stroke. It's when you catch the water. Good. You can do one at a time, or you can concentrate on one arm at a time. Good. Very nice. Well done. Now make sure that, keep going, Coach Arnon. We're gonna show them the body posture here. Maintain a straight line position from the elbow all the way to the hips, okay? All right, only the forearm activating. Now, we're gonna do what we call the out sweep. Coach Arnon, ready? Put the elbow by your side. Good. One at a time, left and right. Out sweeping. From this position, going out, other side. Good. Keep the elbow fixed by your hips or by your sides. And it's the out sweep or the finish of your stroke that you're practicing here. Now that we've done the particular mechanics of the stroke, we're gonna put it all together later, but right now, we're gonna warm up the shoulders. Let's go an alternating straight arm pull. Okay, ready? And Coach Arnon, go. That's it. So you don't do a catch up here. We're gonna go swing back and forth with both arms moving at the same time to warm up. 10 to 15 reps or 10 to 16 reps of this, and then stop, Coach Arnon. Now what we're gonna do the full stroke, okay, with a high elbow. All right. So do the same catch up high elbow. Ready and go. And pull back and recover. Catch, pull back, and recover. Now, when you do this exercise, make sure that you are doing a catch-up procedure, wherein your hands need to meet at the front before the other arm pulls. One more. Good. Okay, now Coach Arnon will be demonstrating the last freestyle exercise with the course. Now here, we're gonna put the core and the body into the arm movement. So we coordinate the body rotation only with the catch. You're not even required to do a full stroke here. First, you will assume a Superman position. Legs off the floor, arms off the floor. Legs off the floor, Coach Arnon. Good. Okay, ready? And now I want you to roll. Ready and go. Roll and catch. And roll to the other side. Roll and catch. Good. Each side requires 10 repetitions. So you're doing a total of 20 rotations on this. And side. Good. One more, Coach Arnon. One more round. Catch on one side. High elbow. And the other side. Roll and catch. All right, that summarizes all the stretch cord exercise that we can give you for today. We've tackled all the butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle exercise with the help of Coach Arnon and Coach Jeffrey. I hope you enjoyed our segment. Guys, I want you to practice this. You can do like one stroke per workout. You don't have to do all the 4 strokes in a single workout. That's going to take a lot of time. It's up to you how many cycles you can do with it. It's how many, and also how many reps. But we do suggest that you're working only on form and technique, not to go over 15 reps. And remember, before you execute the exercises, make sure the cords are in full tension before you do the movement. If they're loose and then you do the movement, you're not going to benefit anything from it, okay? So you have to have a little bit of resistance every time you do those movements. So from here at Sun Yat-sen, Coach Edward, Coach Arnon, and Coach Jeffrey wants to thank everybody for watching our video. Have a good day.